Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup.
Farming for a little bit.
Yeah, can also chase them down. Look at where PN Gaming are.
The boys, there's a flash, you're right, Dagger. It's matched by Shogun, but in for a penny, in for a pound. Shogun close to dropping to the ground. The rock out of range. A Zenith Blade is good as well as Guri. Looks for the passive. Set ablaze is the jungler of PNG, but in pain, no. Running away, yes. Guri tangle, but Guri almost in. Close. A blossom down as well as he anyway has his available while Guri starts roaming top himself.
Curry is a minion though. Is Nanoe spotting this? He doesn't spot us.
Not. Tangle Barbs and Karaoke is here. What do you say in response? Nanoe's running for his life. Ghost is there and the power of Udyr as a spear is not start. Take successfully and all that's going to cost is a plate in the top side while Guri is on a ward.
Yeah, I think Vi's are on a ward as well as the issue because it means that you're able to keep pushing in top.
Oh, he tried to predict that he's walking down. With that reset cancel, he's got to sit here for the wave. We'll have to back away, and we look at top again onto the Udyr. Will he be able to run for his life? No Ghost available, but an Impale this time says you're going nowhere. First blood over to Pain is grateful.
And this is one of the big struggles we saw from Vikings, both against MDK and also the reason that they end up falling down to GAM Esports.
Where they'll just sometimes overcommit, but you're like, hey, at least they're picking one side. But for now, as you see the MasterCard lane economy snapshot, I mean, top lane is a big issue here. Why is it level 11 with an equalizer? And Karaoke is nearby.
Nanoe, how are you going to get out of this one? Karaoke could slam against the wall. That's the TP.
They're all full committing, aren't they? But the wall slam ain't there. The Impale out there. Carry is going to have to make it a little bit better as a full commit at least. Cleans up the play. There's faith in Dinquiero, at least, to make that trade.
Look, Nanoe may have died, but he made Pain Gaming look like fools before he went down. That was some very fancy footwork.
For a TP angle, it seems, as he backs off, and Dagda mentioned it perfectly. Top turret's going to be taken down. Again, the map play ult back up and available too. Impale is there. Herald's going to drop on down. Nanoe is going to trade this for the bottom side turret, but when mid fills up...
The opportunity to maybe pick Kati as well.
Not seen yet, not seen. Here comes the Skarner, but flash away, okay. Dinquiero just jumps on in and Impale on the response. He wasn't expecting that one as the Dragon calls in Mum. There's minor healing, but is it enough? Dinquiero's damage, huge! Karaoke sacrifices. Picked up the Mirror Mana from the last back. VKE start this Dragon off. And Guri's going to burn this down quite literally as Nanoe is making the TP play. He comes from mid to look to run down as the Herald is there. The Pop Blossom from Guri layers them down. It's a bullet time to end Worlds though. As Nanoe comes from the backside, cleans up one, now another. The damage was done by the VKE backline, but the Udyr's ready to spike it down. Dinquiero gets...
And so much more for Vikings.
Even after getting nerfed, even after BT got nerfed and people like this one.
Just desperately trying to get this motor up onto that 225 stacks.
Yep.
But Nanoe has kind of forgone the bot lane, trying to see if he can sneak in for whoever's going to catch that mid wave that Shogun's pushing in.
For a big Solar Flare, stops it though. Curry was slowed down. There's Blaze again. A light is Impale, doesn't connect. The second time we've seen in this game. Yeah, in the backline, set up for the ball done. Curry's caught. He has to flash away. That's Karaoke, who's now between a rock, a wall, and some kind of scorpion tail. Where can he go? Nowhere. Against the wall apparently is enough, but Kati flies over, takes a free stack, and VKE finds it again.
Still just a 4 versus 5 into a 3 versus 5, and now a potential Baron for Vikings.
Vikings Esports now set up in front of the Baron. The equalizer, a good turnabout, maybe stops it. Wiser's looking to keep it going as Dinquiero gets one. Okay, that's
Want
enough.
to commit to the turnaround and Pain Gaming punish.
It feels like it's Dinquiero versus VKE right now. This Kalista from Kati for now sits on the edge because you can see Pain Gaming start this off first. Nanoe is walking in, but it's already gone. Nice movement from Pain. They find it as Pierre flashes in though. There's a bullet time, but it's not as good as the last ones. Karaoke gets Nanoe as the Pop Blossom finds the other two. VKE is separated. It doesn't matter if the Smolder has an execute. He's dead! On the back end, Guri sent away. Wiser flashes into play, and now Shogun can't stay. VKE were torn up.
But it's going to be gone before he gets there.
It's going to have to be a miracle, you're right. Put some faster boots on. There's no way.
A window of opportunity to collapse onto the spot side.
All members congress and The next wave, Curry's trying to fake it out. Do they know it's him? No, Pop Blossom in, it's good enough, and he gets drawn back. Beautiful engage and an Impale to follow through, but they need the damage. VK are buying time, and the bullet time will stop them off the inner, but when that dies, there's no defense. VK
Karaoke trying to come through, but with no flash on this Garner, he becomes way less threatening. So I think it's on Curry with his flash to get it, but they're picking him.
Exploit, and he's in. Again, the burst. Cutty gets a kill. Curry caught out, and his flash was available, but now as the defense comes through, because Dinkierto's trying to pop down the bottom inhibitor turret. He finds his mark, he gets it down, and Cutty's now out. Cutty's out. PNG want to take the rest of the fight. BS slowed down. We get a picture-in-picture because Cutty and Dinkierto fight it out. He goes in instead into the Smolder. He wants to take the fight. Cutty can't get out of range and gets destroyed. And he hops over again. Dinkierto! Absolute hands of steel as he heals up. Shogun's here as well. Looks for more, but will be shut down. The fact he took that 1v1 was psychotic.
Wiser though, trying to get onto Curry. Good equalizer.
Impale starts us off on the left. You see the equalizer. I see an attempted steal, but it's gone. Infernal Soul, Nanoe locked up against the wall. And Pain Gaming are fighting fire with their own flame.
Vikings didn't know whether to look left or right. They were trying to decide how many members needed to deal with Dinkierto, and they got the math wrong. Pain Gaming, they get the win in the fight. A Dragon Soul, and now the base for Vikings as well.
When death is knocking, I mean, Pain weren't just going to say hello. They told it to get lost, and as they open up yet another inhibitor turret this time, an inhibitor will follow.
This choke point could spell their death, or it could be great for them if Pain Gaming overextend.
Yeah, has been the one engaging. He's looking for an angle. Nanoe the same as well, but impaled in. Wise is going to crisp him down and engages all he's got left, but a pop blossom sends him down! VKE don't know what just hit them as Pain Gaming from the brink of despair have brought their frown upside down.
It was a strong early game from Pain Gaming, but Vikings bid their time waiting for items, but it does not matter. The team fighting for Pain is bringing the pain to the VCS.
Big step ups. Wiser, you'll get a mention in the after game anyway, but at 33 minutes in an elimination best of 3 is there's no minions here to debuff for the time being, but there soon will be. Pain Dagda inflicting the sword on VKE. The next Nexus turret to follow, and Brazil is not out of this world yet.
It does leave you a little bit vulnerable, so if you end up in a 1-3-1 scenario, how easy is it for you to find picks? Whereas Curry now going to bring
every dragon slain, so Curry definitely needs this, and VKE, they've committed to this. Slow movement here from PNG. Means that as the smite is a little bit mismatched, at least it goes down. Curry's going to be slowed down though, but remember he has the Dragon's Descent to use, and now to escape. There it is. There's a Flame Breath holding on as he gets frozen in place, and fire is beaten by ice. Who would knew that? First blood over to Chitan, and PNG commit down to get a trade.
That Deadly Flourish, they're only getting these TPs now into the bottom side. They could actually look for a pick here. Karaoke might be the one.
Yeah, Karaoke instead of the Jax here, but Guri's not going to find him. Again, Dragon's Descent available, and all we'll take is a Flame Breath. Ulti burned on the Cutty early. No Magical Journey, but it's buffered away as stunned in play. The Tempered Fate. VKE has stopped, halted, but Dinkierto, now that he's here, there's not much other follow-up. Chitan's going to use his ulti as well. They just want the health bars. They just want the Dragon, but a lot has been burned.
They got that engage out from Shogun, though. That ult is gone, and now they just get to poke. The only one who can respond is Curry. But that's Dragon Form gone.
It is.
So Pain Gaming, they can look for a Q flash from Karaoke to set this
flank. How's it going to be followed? They find Dinkierto in the middle of the fight. There's Akali, but Wiser jumps in and halts him in play. Guri's up next, but Dinkierto flashes and once again performs. Pain Gaming inflicting it on them as Nanoe has found something in the back line. That's great, but it's only the Bard as Chitan zones him away. This squishy Cassante, who can't change back, is going to be chased on down. PNG got another one in their sides. Nanoe, take a picture. It'll last longer. At least that's what PNG say. As Wiser picks up his third kill on the Jax. 2 on Dinkierto, a turret, a dragon, and CB
letting up.
They're really not. Dinkierto moved out of the side lane, but he comes back yet again here as he's going to be charged on, but PNG are making a side lane play. Dinkierto in the 1v2 under the turret. Doesn't find the trade. Pierre helps with the dive, and Turret goes down as well, but PNG have 6 grubs, and as under turret, Nanoe gets a stun down. The arrow is cleansed. Chitan just walks it out while Shogun helps defend. This layers of cooldowns extra to just find that limited engage options. Tempered Fate, the ulti misses, and Shogun with some nice fancy footwork. He gets out alive while the Steadfast Presence, rather, Keeper's Verdict, knocks away.
And there's just so much pressure from Jinkeido on the top side of the map. They don't feel proper going for it, but the arrow misses.
And now he's bought time. Into the Shroud he goes. BS stops him. He's grounded for the time being. The damage is good from Kati. He goes for another leap. The enhanced blast goes there. Ulti follows him though. Kati gets a pick. It's big, but how big than what we saw on day 1? And Dagda, turret goes down, as you said. 2k gold lead now from what was 4 or 5k. You can just run and force Baron, right? I mean, look at this team with a Jhin as well. How slow is it? They're running into enemy jungle thinking they're okay. Well, Karaoke says, I'm okay, as Guri still has the Dragon's Descent. Chitan gets out of there because the TP on top is dangerous to flush away from Curry as well. And VKE can play this back. They've got a wall. They smack him in, and Carry is not okay as Jinkeido runs on him with the perfect execution, but no damage done. He wants out, but he will not be let to live. Shogun in the back getting hit by Chitan, who flashes too, manages to survive. Wiser wants to clean this up, put them back in a position of pressure, but PNG are running for their lives. Over the wall, maybe not the play. Nanoe gets stunned on up, curtain called down. VKE, you were winning the fight, but you overchased, you overcommitted, and now you've overblown it all. They look good versus PSG in game 1. Doesn't work out, they get the Dragon. Okay, Soul Point at the very least.
They just don't really look comfortable in trying to find these plays. And like even just pushing off a bot side into tunnels. But,
Flash, start, charge, arrow, into the car as he runs away. The Tempered Fate gives him space. His ulti too, but he's just trying to survive at this point. He knows he can't though. He's caught out. The Shyvana blows down. Kuri's also dead. Scraps from his jungle in the meantime. Mid-turret, Chitan's just going to walk up, take it. So Inner finally backed away. Just when we're criticizing their Baron tempo, they just find it themselves with a small window.
Trying to play for a mid-wave right now after they get this vision, but a lot of members of Viking here, and waves aren't in order.
Chitan, he walks into the Poppy, into the arrow, he cleanses away, but maybe it's a bait to get BA to stay as Wiser jumps in, gets a 2-man. The teleport's coming a little bit late, but PNG aren't dying. They bring open the curtains, and it could be the curtains for the VCS second seed. An explosive electric bolt from Jinkeido as into the backline he stays. He goes golden, he buys time, and Nanoe walked up thinking he could survive, but Chitan was the change they needed. Smacks him down, takes another, and PNG step closer. It becomes another Baron for Pain Gaming.
Follow for BA.
And Soul as well. As we come back to live, if you didn't think it was concrete, if you didn't think it was looking good, now with the Soul, another 2 minutes 20 of the Red Bull Baron power play. Chitan's going to walk up, minions be damned as well. He'll use the mites and get...
Wiser now waiting for that minion line in mid as well. The wave's a little bit desynced for Pain.
Gets one, they look for the pick onto Karaoke under turret, but is it enough damage? This Sejuani just won't die. 5 members running into this pig, and it takes that long into the Tempered Fate, keeps him stunned, shocked, and in awe as a curtain call again into Nanoe. We'll do a little bit, but not enough. They've taken down the jungler, they've slowed down Baron, but Wiser was pushing mid all the time.
And the inhibitor is just gone like that.
Yeah.
Wiser, doesn't get the hop out.
He's denied, but is he going to die? That's the next question. He flashes in and takes matters into his own hand. VKE and none the wiser as the ulti's burned out because Nanoe wants to bring him on in, but he'll take another counter-strike, he'll take another bop, and Beer will take another round to die. A double over to Wiser as the Nexus turrets are now in their sight. VKE will be knocked out of Worlds 24 without a single game win, but Pain Gaming are going to right the wrongs of their predecessors. It ain't loud, Dagda, it's pain. They inflict it, they bring it, they build it, and now against Rainbow 7, they'll try and harness it to make it into the Swiss stage.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup.
Not trying to run away with the game early or cause any issues.
Because we know, again, it'll ramp up. That's the thing about these comps. You look at it and you're like, this game will ramp up at some point.
Esports, that he wanted something that was just his style, so he could feel more comfortable. Quid had a fantastic performance on the One.
Good denial. Solar Flare, flash away. Sorry to interrupt, Dagda. We get a stun down, and Vista knows he just has to go in. But at first blood over to Tomo.
There is a Wukong in River. Should be able to spot him out.
In River.
Looking for him.
Okay, well, is he going to be caught out? No, Forest actually takes it, gets Cyclone from that as well. He's a level up now as well, and the damage onto River is going to follow through. As soon as the Cyclone just ticks away, a solo kill between junglers. Forest is better than River.
No ults for River. Means that you just have no follow-up there.
Really good work on turrets with a bit of buff from the 3 grubs. 2 plates in the end, I believe, taken away. They get Dragon, and remember, 100 Thieves got the first one here, so it only delays from him in the past. Now, it can be up, it can be down, but maybe he's about to show us what it looks like as 3 members of 100 Thieves stop here. The Fate Sealed, the Solar Flare. He can't move! Stuck in place, River takes the kill as Dash is trying to move up and help him out, but now he's TP'd on 2. He has to Shuriken flip out of there, and yes, he buys space, but 100 Thieves are looking for more. A Zenith Blade onto Forest, he walked into trouble. He gets blazed up with a Pyroclasm that burns him down for days as he flashes away. Forest now can't re-engage 100 Thieves. They're taking everything in this top side.
Terror for Sniper. You can also cross-map here, which I'd love to see Ayla moving down towards that top or bottom side. Looks like he's just kind of competing on his own here. 100 Thieves maybe with the late contest, knowing that Forest can't really take this quickly.
Ayla's Solar Flare being back up gives him a bit of confidence. Sniper, Dominus almost there as well, and he held onto his flash, so teleports in, and 100 Thieves go for round number 2. Teleports committed on the other side as well. Dasher runs on in. Ayla has to flash away, but Sniper still without his ulti. He has to run on out as Evie zone controls into death, and with Forest taking the kill with Dasher running in as well, it's not looking good. In the end, Quid can't clean that up, and River got caught against the wall. 100 Thieves didn't have the cooldown. You can see that 100 Thieves are looking for a pick that leads them into either side of the objective. We talk about non-committal engage. Hexflash also helps out. Vista tried to get a wall shove, but he finds nothing. Ayla now in the middle. He Solar Flares. He Zenith Blades. Tomo realigns his angle, but Evie controls the zone. Ayla went in a bit too early, but it doesn't cost him because Sniper came to party. In the middle goes Quid. He doesn't lock down anyone with that ulti, and Sniper takes some tags on the way out. But now it was only the Aurora, only the Cyclone in the end. Poppy ult also down. The perfect execution. Thank you very much, Dagda. You've shown me that Dasher still has the all-in. But the Hawks don't want to commit. They leave Dragon. Goes over to 100 Thieves.
There again, like not really wanting to take the fight. Can work out for Hawks here. The fact that they're able to get mid-tower now.
Oh, he dropped on the back. River's alone, but he's got Quid now joining him in. But Dasher is hit pretty much everything. Forces the flash until Quid's there to save the day, and he jumps on him. River gets out with his flash. It was a ruse in the end, and thank God for Quid. Otherwise, just backs away. A full minion wave to go, but wave clear is part of Aurora's kit as Ayla steps up to this. Forest is in here. Cyclone is back up and available in 5 seconds. Sniper comes out of the bush and Evie just buys some space, but he gets stunned up. Renekton's power shown in proof as Cyclone now back up. Ayla about to burn down. Cyclone's enough to get the kill. Dasher teleports in, and the action's only just started. A Shuriken flip connecting, and a steadfast presence shown that Vista can hold them off. TP in the back as well, and we fight again. It's getting messier and messier, and I love it as Vista finds one on Sniper, and Tomo and Quid have to run. SHC have the numbers. They've got the True Shot Barrage. Quid wants to go in, but yes, with quickly 3 grubs, they also have enough power to open up this side lane.
So Quid just trying to clear out whatever camps
we're 21 minutes in, and while Quid's going to get this turret here, gold is fluctuating a little bit. The only thing 100 Thieves right now have firmly in their control is the Dragon.
For 100 Thieves, they need to try and win out in the macro game, but that was kind of their big weakness in the LCS, was that they just nicely done by the NA representative.
They're on Soul Point. Mountain Soul just like that, which when you're running a Kali.
Dasher on the bottom side, he'll have to commit his TP, so I think 100 Thieves, once they see that committed, should back away from this. This is still a fairly risky one, even if
Forest backed, and again, the jungler getting poked out by 100 Thieves is rough for them, as 100 Thieves look for the pick on. They've already gotten the Baron, they look for Evie after the Thought. They just need to get out now as True Shot Barrage is there, but Evie's ulti locks them in play. Running in, Sniper re-engages and takes Evie out. The top laner dead from the Hawks as the Cyclone re-engages, but Forest is getting chunked down, poked to hell. The Japanese representatives have been clawed in. Dasher tries to get a pick. Ayla still stands for the time being. Tomo finds another one. And even though Dasher tries to outplay, River flashes again and looks him dead in the eye.
Hawks thought they might have been able to buy the time that they needed. I was watching Evie for that big Aurora ult that would hold everyone in place. Buy time for Forest to get there, especially with the poke that can come through from Marble and also then from Evie. But the way 100 Thieves played that fight was excellent. Sniper entering into the pit, buying space for people.
Health bars matter so much, and You can see 100 Thieves really good at punishing it. They started with Dragon, they do it over Baron, they even turn the fight. As you said, Sniper buying space once again, having a very decent performance as I see a flank and I see the Hawks wanting to get something back. It's onto Quid, but he fate sealed out of there. Instead, he walks back into Evie and Quid's now locked in play, but he's got the damage. Evie almost dies, but he has to run out as far as Cyclone's in a choke. It's a shutdown, but Dasher's burning himself and Dasher doesn't want to go back in. He needs to run too. Tomo almost snipes him down as Forest is on the wrong space. And I think Sniper's just like, all right, I'll run Baron down mid.
Sniper's happy out. He's like, I'll continue with this push. They get the 1-for-1 trade on the play thanks to that Seeker's arm guard for Tomo. I don't think they spotted it on Hawks before they came out of the base, and now Sniper running for the hills. Insane.
I only just noticed it because honestly the Hawks, like we've seen some in 30 minutes.
And the thing is as well, when you have this push on top, there's always the opportunity for the One to seek in behind here and threaten on the dive as well. So Hawks go first.
He's out with the between worlds again, but he's just destroyed. Tomo just stands and delivers. Dasher tries to get backline, but Tomo does it again. A good performance on this Kaiser is understated as Quid runs in. He just need to hit all the old. He's still diving. He's taking turret shots now. Transition to Sniper, but 100 Thieves. This game to them looked patient, calm, and well orchestrated.
This is the game we expected from 100 Thieves coming into Worlds. Slow, steady, confident, and you can see the smiles on their faces. The win they needed to get this ball rolling at Worlds 2024. The follow-up coming through from the Rek'Sai, it's not as strong as it used to be because that nerf was to the healing, so you don't get as much control. But look at where the wave is. Quid just gets to hold on to this now, and Dash has a long walk back.
Flash, I mean, another flash from Tomo as well, and sent packing his Ayla right into jungle hands. He flashes out, but he won't be getting out. Permafrost, first blood to Marble. Great timing from Forest.
Nicely done. Is the moment. I think you can just play for this invade, try and keep pressure on towards the top side, and also maybe even look for a dive against Rek'Sai.
Well, Dragon also pops up so they know Evie. Also, the good thing is Tremorsense sees everyone here. He's going to have to get out over the wall. He's saving that tunnel system just for another day. Oh, the music is great. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. River's going to turn it around, though. Wait, the arrow might be in detriment. Evie jumped into this, and the paranoia means they have no clue. He runs out, but flashed on again. Evie went in to die. Rough to see as SHG now committed into this jungle, but one by one they go marching into. And 5 seconds till River has that ulti.
And that's what they're playing for here. The vision is there to try and make a pick happen. Ayla playing for this choke point where you can get a good ultimate off.
Marvel setting up in the back line with his ultimate available as well, and there's some poke coming through with some prey seekers here and there, but Sniper has now shown up. Paranoia in, and the submarine again works to success. Unleashed Power did nothing, by the way, from Dasher, and even though he gets a good scout of the week, Forest is left alone. Sniper flashes in, he's feeling it, but now he's under turret. Is it too far from man? Has he gone beyond his limit? Sniper, yes, is the answer as Evie gets the knock up round about 100 Thieves. Maybe a bit too deep as the double kill goes over to Dasher, but 100 Thieves in the end will still fight. Game's not over, but against match point here as Quid doesn't cancel the back. He came close, but second Dragon's
to try and finish this one through. And at the moment, 100 Thieves not overextending, not giving that moment. But this could be it for Switchard has started.
It's all red. Ayla's going to get locked down. There's a deadly flourish bopped out of the way of the curtain call, though, but Ayla's absorbing the pressure. Is in again. River goes over the wall. In fact, he found a little pick on the back end. Quid contributes, finds a kill as Evie has to get out of there. They're trying to reposition, but Forest again in the front line. He can't run. 100 Thieves are picking them apart, and SHG's comp just ain't working together.
Now they needed something that could disrupt this, and maybe it's Tomo.
Is he caught out?
No flash.
He's got no flash available. He barriers, it needs his team, but he's just going to die in the end. At least re-engages there as Vista disengages himself, but Evie through the tunnel system buys some more time. Quid brings in the ball, no shield, flash auto, gets the kill, and redemption indeed he finds.
Quid, but lack of Herald, pretty important. Now I imagine you can just go back to it as 100 Thieves, but...
In their last hurrah as a region. Their last stand again. They're getting jumped on left, right, and center. This Nocturne just cleaving apart. Forest is always here to try and help it as he flashes away. He's matched by Sniper. Forest better than River, I said game one, and I take that back in centerfold. River clears as Tomo finds another one. And let me just tell you, there's puddles everywhere while the Forest are getting cut down.
Oh, Shockwave has to be flashed away from Marbles before he just lost his. River has been the standout player for 100 Thieves all of Worlds so far. They're looking absolutely fantastic.
And how much better they look when Quid's also functioning with the roster as well. I know I've already talked. Oh, I'm hungry.
What?
I think about supermarkets, I get hungry. Bro, watching 100 Thieves like this, you do get hungry. A Sniper might be caught out, so it's not all good and bad here, but blocked. Ayla blocks it. Dorian and Shockwave maybe a little bit early, but the damage is still done because River flies. Vista now left alone again. And this is just the story of this game. The utter domination of 100 Thieves here in this series. They pick apart the pieces, they catch SHG off guard, and Sniper brings up the emote. And it is well worth it here in this game. That feels completely unlosable for 100 Thieves at this point.
The River might be turning off the lights on Hawks at Worlds 2024, but he is certainly guiding 100 Thieves into the light.
Hey.
This performance with the Nocturne has been absolutely incredible.
Ayla.
The pick on Marble. He's gonna fall, cannot get away from the slows.
Clean.
Ayla tanking the turret. Everything is going the way of 100 Thieves.
Every single thing. A 10k gold lead now before Baron even spawns. This is the 100 Thieves we came to see. There is a teleport trying to catch them out as Quid has no mana available. Vista's going to bop River back on in, but there's a lot of damage to be done. Ayla's helping out and no health as well. Evie gets a good knock up. There is a shutdown. Ayla blocks the rest of the damage, jumps in to try and recuperate, but Evie comes out with the Void Rush in the end. Flashes over the wall. As Forest's angle is great to keep him in play. And Sniper, he doesn't have his ulti up yet. 2 picks so far at the trade of 2. Marble's already dead as he turns around, a paranoia inside, and just when you think SHG have some breathing room, it's taken away again. Sniper chasing down, and 100 Thieves, it doesn't matter what SHG find at this point. There's just a wallet diff.
Yeah, but Sniper still needs to be careful. Wants to look for the slice and dice over the wall. Will be able to do so. Slows coming through River. The shield falls, and he'll be picked.
Okay. We pause, we wait.
We don't pause, no
No.
pause. Go.
Quid's
Get
back.
him. Ball as Quid will have the health bar to do so. And now it's a case of starting to walk it on through.
In our first ever Rek'Sai top at Worlds, it looks like it's going to end in a loss. Yes, the game's not over, but watch this in play. I'm about to go underwater 50 feet deep. And in that submarine, there is Havoc. River helps Vista find the Nexus, or at least the Fountain. 2 kills and...
Moving over towards the Baron, there is little that they can do. Evie trying desperately here.
But as he walks in, a Brom shield in the way, Evie crawls out. A Sniper threatens on the edge as well. Baron still being done, a curtain call as well. There's good damage, but Sniper runs into the whole team, but he ain't dead. He's a Renekton. The 17-year-old prodigy is feeling it, and he deserves it after the way he's played this series. Dasher TP's in just to watch the world burn.
Sniper gets stunned, but I think he's just, and they just have chased him down so easily.
Sniper just playing with his food right now, 4-1 and 8-2. You can say anything about anyone on this team in this series. Someone stepped up at one point or another. Even Ayla's had a bit of criticism. The guy used to cast in the Oceanic Challenger series, bro, is popping off too. But Evie, you watching him mid against Sniper. Dominus use, Evie running for the hills. And with Baron, mid is also going to crush. Bot is not inside, excuse me, top lane is coming into.
Yeah, it's Rek'Sai and Ara for Hawks, it seems.
Sorry, that was Dash's reaction live on cam. I mean, it's heartbreak, isn't it? The Japanese representatives, it felt like they could find something in this world, but with a double down, with Evie soon to follow, with 100 Thieves walking into the base freely, it is a last defense after last defense after last defense. A curtain call that does no damage. A TP to end it all.
Hawks need something. They go in, they want it, but is it enough?
And there's a knock-up. There's many of knock-ups, but Vista gets soon taken care of. 100 Thieves are back. And our second eliminated team at Worlds is the LJL first seed, the PCS second seed. Expectations be damned. You had questions about 100 Thieves coming into this one. They returned to form. as they walk away for the time being. At least SHG might be able to defend a little bit more onto River. Heavy jumps, but River's now out of sight. Ulti burned, River hitting the back. It's a slow burn, Dagden. I think they're just grasping at straws again.
Still with Quick coming in, this should be it. The shockwave should help out. That's a storm surge, but they are starting to slowly get picked off. Marble should be the next to fall. And then it's Vista who's only left.
It's a scrap in the end, isn't it? But Quid's here with the full mana bar. The minions are going to do the work. That's an LCS throwback if I've seen one. And 100 Thieves 2-0. SHG will leave their mark on Worlds finally and move to a date with...
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
See you on the next one.